Proof Franklins. What an undervalued category. Now, the whole series, and we love the Unks, and we've talked about them a couple of times already this evening, but the proofs, the finest quality, the most limited mintage every year. There is a significant difference between 67s and 68s and 68s and 69s. 67's that 1% club stuff, and we love them. And every once in a while we get lucky and get a couple of 68s in. And the important part is, look at these prices. How about this one? 1961, 62, and 63, the last 3 years of the Franklin half dollar series. So it's the last 3 proofs. When you look at this particular series, it's a marvel and then a complicated baffle to just understanding how the numbers are flowing. Because you look at mintage figures and we're over 3 million across the board, and it's a regular collectible set. But when you look at how they package them, that changes everything. And it explains why there are so few in 68, 69, or 67, I should say, 68 and 69. We're just thrilled tonight to have some 68s at crazy prices.
Now, these came out of proof sets. These are the Philadelphia Mint proofs that came right out of proof sets. They were made for collectors. Now, the early proof sets, 50 to 54 proof sets, those were boxed proof sets. And then 55 through 63, those were polypacks. So if you recall, we brought proof set presentations out before. There is one right there. This is the polypack proof set. This one's a 1963, just to give you an idea of what the coins came in.
So the hard plastics of 68s didn't exist.
Right.
These are flopping around.
Right. So that's why the grades just aren't there. Now, this is actually a repackaged set. This is not how they originally made from the U.S. Mint. The hard plastic proof sets didn't start until 1968. These came out of polypacks where the coins slid around inside the plastic, and that's why there are no 70s, very, very few 69s. Those are the highest grades. The grade under it is what you see here, 68.
The difference between a 67 and again, 1% club, 67s, I'm all in. All in. But whenever you can move up a little bit, because they're affordable, and it works for you, the difference is staggering. Listen to the difference on these 3. Understanding that, again, there are no 70s, as Allison referenced, because of that polypack. 69 is the highest grade, period. Okay? 67. 32,640. 68, 8,300. Difference, almost 25,000 coins. 1962, 29,400. 68, 7721. Difference, 22,000. 1963, 33,400. 68, 10,600. Difference, 23,000. Referencing that because then it becomes a relationship of price between a 67 and a 68, right? Just like everything else. What can I afford? My competition, you saw them advertised on Tuesday night. They were at $129.95 each on these exact same 3, same NGC holder, everything's identical. The only difference is you're in the bottom right-hand corner right now, you're seeing AVC, and on the price tag you're seeing with us, $69.95, saving you a bundle. We are almost half their price.
Proof Franklins look like they were made just yesterday. You're talking 1961, 62, and 63. How many decades ago is that from this current year? Amazing coins. High-grade 68s, very, very few 69s. There is not one with a population in 69 over 1,000. The next grade lower, a 68. So it's a very great opportunity to get a high-grade 68.
And that's an important thing to bring up, because if you want to fast forward the coins, we maybe understand a little bit more, because we see them more often, which is the current craze, which is the Silver Eagle series. Is there a proof from 86 to the present that has a population in 70 high grade less than 1,000? I can think of one of them, the 95W. And what's that one selling for today? $27,000. So when you look at the series, a half a century earlier, understanding that the high grades is 69, then you start just understanding because the 69 and that 95W is a $5,000 or $6,000 coin. And the numbers are equal. So I love the series. The math is just wow. And it actually, you couldn't write the script any better. It flows perfectly. We're between 22 and 25,000 difference between a 67 to a 68. The price from us is only a couple of dollars more from a 67 to a 68, but from us to our competition is $60 more per coin. I mean, we are very aggressive in this series. We want people to collect Franklins because we understand the value. Collectors to collectors. I'm a collector. I know Allison's a collector. We had your daughter on the other night. She's a collector. I mean, it's a passion.
Right.
I love it. You can probably tell by my voice sometimes when I really get into some of these coins that I just love talking about or love working with. But the rarity index, just how few of them are out there for how affordable they are today is baffling, outright baffling. I mean, 8,300, 7,700, 10,000. Okay, everybody, here is the other side of this. Other than this is important right here, that's the poly pack that came out of. And you notice when she put it down, how the coin slid down a little bit in that air bubble? Just saying. 500,000 2022 W-proof Silver Eagles. Right? Quality issue this year. So there's only about 100,000 of them that made 70, which is perfect, which is about 20%. Okay? And today, we sold out at $129.95, destroying everybody else in the industry by a lot. Anybody hear me say there's 100,000 of them that were made this year in 70? And that's the price for 100,000? What's the price for 7,000? What's the price for 8,000? What's the price for 10,000 on a coin that's half a century older? Oh my. Guys, 30-second clock, got to be moving on. We're down to only about 9 on the 63. Again, the your choice means join us where you can. We understand the time of year it is, so if it's just grab one to put it aside and we'll add more later, I get it. If you want to get all three of them, you can't beat the value. Again, my competition a couple nights ago at 69, nope, $129.95 for the same exact coin. The shot's identical, other than our logo and our price being different. That's significant.